guys, and welcome back. So today is the next day, and we'll try to fix the undefined we have inside the URL. So what we'll do is we will debug the send the icon recovery link to see why we don't get the domain name inside the URL. So let's go back here to debug. So the endpoint we add a breakpoint here to see what we got. Okay, now I can see why we don't have the. I just figured out why we don't have the domain name. So here we just need to pass the domain name while we are sending the user to the back. So here we just need to specify the domain name. So we say origin URL will be this Windows location and origin. So now we can get I think the origin URL. And now let's go back here to test again what we have. So we say test 3, and just let's test before what message error we are getting if we have a for bad request. No, not found. So yes, and get back here. So yes, not found error, but still we can get the translation. So let's fix quickly the translation before. So here I think we can. Sorry guys, here we have what we got here is error with error like this, and I just write it like that. So let's fix that and try again. Okay, still not working. We will get and still not working, and the spinner is not stopping. So let's add this here, and we will just remove for now the breakpoint and test again. So we can see that we still not can translate. We can see that the translation is not done. So here, because I do not have any translation here, I think I add this translation here inside account recovery. So I need to change the key, the translation key inside the TS file. So here, just remove that and list that like that. So let's try again. Okay. I think now we can just increase the duration of the toast message because I think this is way too fast. Let's say we want 7,000 milliseconds because the user can click here and dismiss this toast. Okay, now you can see. Okay, so the user can click here and dismiss. And now that we got that, let's actually let's actually change this to running, and now we can add our breakpoint here and try again. So here we have test3 mail.com. Let's debug here. Do we have our origin URL? Yes, we have. So we will continue, and As you can see, a link has been sent. Okay, now we will check the inbox. So now we got, I think, the real link here. Let's click that, and now you can see that we get back to the application. So while we do not reach the update page, we do not reach the update page. So because we have a token problem. So I think the token is not something like that. The token is not valid, or maybe let's actually check why the token is not valid. So we will debug here. So we will debug our front end. So let's actually add a breakpoint inside reset password here. Yes, here we add a breakpoint here. So don't worry about the debug setup. So I already add the debug setup inside the startup kit. So here you will have a VS Code, sorry guys, here. Where is Git? So now here you will have a file called VS Code with launch a configuration, a setup inside this file, so you can debug easily. So I think we'll debug like this and run. You need to make sure that the server is running here and also running here. So we need to launch here the server. You can see that another page is starting here. Another Chrome tab is start. So you can see that we cannot reach our website because why I can debug, I don't actually know, but seems like I'm missing something. The code is okay. Sorry guys, I think I just found out why. Sorry guys. This is the port. I need to change the port. I need to update the port to match with our port, because actually I'm using the 14200 port, and this is okay. So we got it. Yes, I think we got it. Yes, we got it. But why I can reach the sign up form, maybe the authentication, sign up. Okay, something wrong here. I don't know why. Okay, don't know why, but we have something to fix inside the generic service here. We need to check this user. Yes, we need to check this user. So here we have our form, and now we need also to test our link from the email. So let's actually copy the link and test it. So we will add our breakpoint here. our component, we add our breakpoint here, remove that breakpoint, and use this breakpoint and see what we got. So the token is actually valid? No, the token is not valid. Why? Okay, let's see why the token is not valid. So here we'll have the send economic array link, and we get back here, and we have what we have a link with a token that is generated with this one. So let's see here why the token is not valid. Let's try to send again the email. So here we have test3@mail.com and submit again. And you can see that we all have generated a token, and this token is well generated. And we'll send it again. And okay, token is sent. Let's actually get back here and see what we got. So actually, let's copy the link, go to the debug part, debug tab, and try again. And you can see that the token okay, I think maybe we got a problem with this token. Maybe we got something wrong. Let's see actually if we get the token. So let's add another breakpoint here and copy and paste again. So our token is not null. Okay, we say that we want to let's test this directly inside the okay, what happened? Okay, let's check this directly here to see what we will have. Run that again. Okay, but why? Don't know why I can reach this. So let's see here what we got. So we have our in the token file. Okay, here I have. Okay, God, this is good. Okay, this is actually good. The token is not expired, so we can still go in. Sorry, guys, I was wrong. So we actually remove the old code, check, and here we change. So if the token is expired, we say here is token expired instead of token valid. So here we are a token expired. So if we say the token expired, we will return to this auto service. But now actually the token is not expired. So let's try again. So let's click here and boom, you can change your password. So actually this is, I do the wrong check. So here we have instead of the token is valid, we have the token is expired. So we actually need to check if we actually need to remove the negative here and say that if the token is expired, so we need to return to the sign-in form. If not, so we have our change password page. So now what we'll do is to add the translation. So here we will go back to our translation files here, and we'll say that password match, and we have password confirmation, require password confirmation. Here we have so I already have the other confirmation method. We just reuse that. So we have require password confirmation. And then for the button, we have the button submit. So inside the reset password here, we have a password confirmation. We have here a visit password and error and password confirmation. Now that we have this, we can also change the button here. So we have a button submit. Yes, the button submit like this, and we have a password. Okay, this is good. And now we will test the form actually. But before that, I just forgot to grab this translation inside the French file here. La confirmation du mot de passe est obligatoire. This is too long in French. Okay. So now we will test our form. So here we need to get an email. We need to get an email here. So let's say we want an email when we are trying to update the user. So here we have reset password, and I say that I want a user from the body and I want the email from the body, but where we are resetting the password, how we can't, how actually I can, I can send the email, because now right now we do not have the email. Right now we do not have the email, so maybe I should decode the token and grab the email inside. Yes. Let me see what I did in my accounting project. Find the password. So what I did is that okay, check all that email. So actually I decode the token and I grab the email like this. So okay, let's say here that we want to update our password. So if the password are equal, we'll just start loading and grab our email. So the helper here, and which actually we will initialize our helper. We'll use our helper here. We can actually inject the helper, so we will just define our helper, gwt helper. See, we want to initialize our helper here, so we grab that. Now we will say our email is equal user email here is equal this email, so we can get the email directly here and find a user to which user password we want to update here. So we will directly add a breakpoint here and say that we want to update our user test3 email.com. So let's actually use okay, I have a bad request because I think maybe I do bad request because I have the password here in authentication. The password here. The password here and here. And here we need to check the authentication. So let's try again. Directly I have a bad request. Okay, I see why, because I need to use the HTTP header. So here I will use, like in the generic file here, I will use my HTTP header here like this. and this header should be public. So now we will try again. And let's get the password match wrong and see what message we got. So your password did not match. Please try again. This is good. So actually, let's try again. Bad request. Yes, I should note that this is not about the token. This was not about the token. Here I have a bad request. A bad request. I'm calling this one and I'm saying that here, let's fix that quickly. I'm saying that here I want to update my password, but I can reach actually maybe I have got a not found request, a not found because the endpoint we cannot actually find the endpoint maybe because I can reach anything here. So that means that okay, I think I see why. So let's go back inside the service. So we have that authentication API. Let's see, inspect. Okay, not found. So actually, this is what we got. API.reset password. But why? Ah, okay, this is actually a put request. And I have here a post. So let's retry again. So as you can see, we can now reach our endpoint and get our user with the email and the password. So basically, we do not have any verification on the password, so we can do that. And now we encrypt our password. We update. And this is okay. So we are update our password. We now update our password. Let's use the new password to log in. Sorry, the new password. Good. So we have our new password. We got our new password working. So now what I will do is I will add a verification. I will add a verification here. So we can just have the same verification type with the sign up form while we are updating a password. So here, let's go back to the sign up form. Here, let's go back to our sign up form. So here we have our sign up form and we will grab this method because I said that I want to use this method twice, but but now I say I can see that I want to use this method twice. Well, we will just use it twice, so we will put this method inside a service. So each time I update this, I do not need to update in the other files. So this is a good habit to have, is to put your method, your reusable method inside a service. So when you update, you don't need to go inside the other file where you implemented this method to update as well the method. So you update once, and the modification will be applied inside all the components you are using this method. So we will grab that and put it inside util. Yes, here util folder. So we'll say that we want a service that got the password validation, password validation service. I use the service because this is much easier to inject. And here we will say that we want this method that will be public to format the document. And here in our sign up component, we will just use the old end part. Let's say that we want to return a boolean. So here we will return false here. And here we will return true. And here we will return also false, since if we do not reach this block. Actually, I think we can say that we need an observable, maybe. No. Nope. And here in our sign up component, the valid password is here. And what we do is to call our password validation service. And say that our valid password will be equal to this password validation service. And we will verify, we use our password here as parameter. So here we have password that will be a string. So that's if we're using any, that will be a string. And here okay, string are undefined. And here we got our message. Okay, basically, okay, I see. Now I think we need to return an object here. So we'll say that we want an interface, password validation interface. So we say new password validation interface. we say here we have a message and valid. And what we will do here is we will just go back here and say that our type will be a password validation interface. We want this, so we can easily return a value like this. And we will directly return this result. And we do the same here, and we do the same here. But what we'll do is that we will say the message is null. So here we can have this. Sorry. And here we can say that our password validation here we use the message. So here we will still have this one. Okay, so guys, I need to implement this. Let's go back. Nope. So here we have an event still. Have a public type. And we have here a void. And we will say let's say our password is equal. So basically what we will have is to grab wrong message and password valid maybe. Okay, so what we say that our password is equal event target value, and after that we will call our service here. So we'll say that password validation is equal the password validation service. Let's actually refactor this method. So we say that F2s. So we say that check is password valid, and here we have that, and we say if password validation valid. So we will have this valid password equal. So we'll just say this password valid equal password validation valid, and here we say this wrong password message equal password validation message. So that's it. And we're still commenting each method we are writing. Let's actually test this inside the sign up form. Okay, that worked perfect. So let's actually do the same inside the on password change. Reset password component. Inside the reset password component, we will just do the same. So we have this method format document. And now we have equal false. Here we will have the invalid password message. So here I just forgot to add a doc for the password validation. So here for the first one, we will just add the event for the first one, because the only condition we need to check here is that the second one is match with the first can is equal, sorry, with the first one. And here we will check just validation. So let's actually see if we can also add the same message we have here. So let's grab that and use it here inside the reset password here, and we will add this above this message. And because we have another variable name that's called invalid password message here, we will change it, and we will go back to our change password, and we say something like that, and okay, you can see that's working. So I will take a quick pause because I have, as always, my back that hurt, and I will take a quick pause to get up and stretch a little bit and get back to the sign up form, because we forget to implement the account validation link. So actually, when the user sign up, you need to receive a link inside a link, and by clicking this link, we will check if the email the user are using is valid. So we will check that, and after we will use social media like Facebook and Google to sign up and register. And by doing that, we do not need to check if the email is valid, because using a Google account or Facebook account to sign up or sign in, you automatically Google or Facebook already checked the account for us, so we do not need to check again the account, but we will check this. We will check any email that is not from Google or Facebook. I do not mean Gmail, because even if you are registered with a fake email, we can actually know if you are using a fake email using Gmail domain or Facebook domain, Gmail domain or Yahoo or any other provider, email provider. We still don't know if the email is valid, so we do actually need to check this email. And now after we do that, we will just I think finish our authentication module. So I know this is long, but this is a serious project. I need to take everything into account. Sorry, but actually, I think I just forgot about something else. Or actually, we need to also implement an OTP for a more secure access. We need to implement an OTP verification. That means that we need to actually provide an email or a phone number to get a code, and after I enter the code to see if the email or the phone number is legit. So that is a stronger way to log into the platform. So basically, I think I will do it by I will use a cloud service, maybe a Google Cloud Service or Amazon Cloud Service, but I think I will go for Google Cloud Service, or actually I like to use Digital Ocean, but I don't know if they have an API to provide with us an API and OTP verification service. So I will just do my little research before coming back. But now I will come back for the Google and Facebook sign in part and the email verification part. I already did that in my accounting project I talked about before, but I will just now just look up this project to save more time also. So I'm coming back, just taking a quick pause.